Today I'm making chicken Kiev. It's a family recipe my mom made. I don't know if it was passed down in my family because my grandma was born in Ukraine, and I guess chicken Kiev is a Ukraine food, is what my son found out in school. So I don't know. My mom makes a lot of my great-grandma's recipes. I'm just melting the butter right now to put the chicken in. And I'm going to have to cut this chicken into squares that will go in the center of the chicken Kiev. I'm trying not to get on the hot side of the stove. I have so much construction going on. I have a cupboard over here beside me that's getting built too. But you cut the butter in little squares, or little rectangles, I guess, so they can be wrapped in the center of the chicken. I'm actually going to turn it off now. I just wanted it melted so I could put my rolled chicken in there. And then I whipped up some raw eggs in here. I get boneless, skinless chicken breast that's pretty thin. You can get thicker chicken and slice it thinner. So I get that. I cut up this margarine in little tiny squares so they can go in the center. As I was saying earlier, my kitchen's under construction, so I don't really have much of an area to work with. Got flour, all-purpose flour, and then I just flavored it some. I put salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika in this. And then I also season the chicken Kiev with it. So I take the chicken, and then if there's any like extra fat and stuff, I cut it off, of course. I have my skillet ready to go. I melted my margarine. And then I actually put it in flour twice. I put it in a little bit whenever it's raw, because then I noticed that the little sticks of margarine, the little squares, kind of stay in place better whenever the dry margarine or the dry flour is on there. So I get a little bit of flour on it, a little bit of flour on the chicken, and then I take 1 or 2 squares. If you could fit 2 rectangle squares in the center. My mom was one of 9 kids, and she made us learn how to cook. And then I take the cut butter square, or margarine, and then I got it a little bit dry from flour on both sides to hold the butter in place better. And then I roll the chicken, and then in the center, after I roll a bunch of these, I put them in egg, and it kind of holds the chicken together better. Then I roll it again in the flour to make a coating, and then they get cooked in a skillet. It's one of our favorite recipes. My mom used to make it when I was a kid,